I chose my health over becoming a mother. I live in a state with very strict laws about pregnancy and healthcare. My parents, who are very traditional, live here too, and I'm their only child. Last year, my husband and I stopped using birth control because it didn't suit me anymore. We weren't actively planning for kids, but thought if it happened, it happened. Around the holidays, while visiting my husband's family in another state, I became very sick. I ended up in the hospital, where the doctors discovered I had an ectopic pregnancy, a dangerous condition where the pregnancy grows outside the womb. I was bleeding internally and needed emergency surgery to save my life. The doctors had to remove one of my fallopian tubes. Afterward, I went for a follow-up and they found more health problems. A tumor and other complications made pregnancy extremely risky for me. The doctor explained that while I could technically get pregnant again, it might end in disaster. I could lose the baby or even my life. Given the restrictive laws in my state that make it hard for doctors to act quickly in emergencies, I made the difficult decision to have surgery to remove my uterus and remaining fallopian tube. It was the safest choice for me. I had the surgery right after Election Day. I didn't tell many people because it was too painful to talk about. A few days later, my mom called. She's become very vocal about politics in the past couple of years and voted for candidates who support these restrictive laws. On the phone, she talked about how these rules were good for families and how excited she was to become a grandmother someday. Her words hit me like a punch in the gut. I snapped and told her she'd never have grandkids because of how she voted. I explained my surgery and hung up before she could respond. Later, my dad called. He said he was sorry I had to go through all of this, but told me I shouldn't have yelled at my mom and should apologize.